What's going on, guys? As you can see, we're doing another underwater minnow video. I have 9 different minnows here. These are all pretty interesting in my opinion. They definitely all are very unique, and as you can see, there's a lot of different shapes. So before we get into showing off the minnows, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you like videos like these, and I should have more coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So first, we're gonna do both the 6th Sense Strobe and the Strobe Shaker. The Strobe Minnow, the 6th Sense Strobe Minnow looks very realistic. These are the master class, they call them, and I think that's how you get those color schemes. So this one, I mean, it looks really realistic. It's got that nice tail. And then the Strobe Shaker has a very similar profile. It just has that extra lip on the top, which should allow it to shake as the name, and again in those really good colors. Next we have the Strike King Spotlight Shim-E minnow. I showed off one of the other Strike King minnows in an earlier video, but this one's a little bit bigger, and it's definitely gonna be an interesting shape. It has a straight tail, so that's not something you see very often, but we'll see how that actually rolls. And of course, it's got the Strike King scent on it. The Big Bite Baits Spotlight Minnow. This is the smaller version of it, but let me tell you, this thing has crazy soft plastic. Like you might go through a lot of them, but you're gonna have some of the most action possible. It also has a little air tube in there that should help it, I think, roll and get decent action out of it. Another Big Bite Baits is the Rollerama. This is Drew Gill's bait, one of the Bass Pro Tour Pro. It's full of salt. You can see it coming off. It's got those wings that should help it roll, hopefully. It is called the Rollerama, so I'm expecting some big things from this. We have the X-Zone Rally Shad. This is a nice bait. It's got some pretty soft plastics as well. I think bait makers are starting to come out with some soft plastic, like super duper supple plastic to help get that action on these baits. This one is designed by Cooper Gallant, which is an Elite Series Pro, so it should have some pretty good substance to this. This is a weird one. The Point FF Axe Minnow. It's got that lip on the front, which look kind of like the Jackal minnow that they make. Should hopefully, when you just straight reel it, make it waggle, but then it also has like a tail that's like a mooch minnow and then those ribs in it. So this one I'm interested to see exactly how it actually works, and it does come with a nice scent as well. We have the XPS by Bass Pro Shop, the Rock'n Shad. It also has wings, a little bit different design than what I've seen before, and it's got that really fine tail that puts off a lot of action just sitting in my hand like that. And lastly, we have the Bizz Baits the Minnow. This is a little bit larger of a minnow, and it's got a nice color scheme. It's got some nice scent to it too. Hopefully this thing rolls. I think it might with that belly of it that's a little bit thicker. All right, without any further ado, we're gonna go throw these baits underwater and get an idea of what they look like. All right, just got back from throwing these baits underwater. A lot of them look really, really good. First off, we're gonna look at the Spotlight Minnow here. The Spotlight Minnow, I think if I had a loop knot, it would have performed a little bit better. It did roll a little bit. I don't really run a loop knot because if it rolls with just a regular polymer knot, it's gonna roll really well with the loop knot. The loop knot pretty much is a cheat code. It makes everything roll really nicely. This bait didn't, the Axe Minnow didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. I thought it was gonna roll when I straight retrieved it, but instead it just really rolls just when like a normal minnow. It doesn't really kick as much as I thought it would with that tail, kind of like a mooch minnow. But I mean, and it's got really hard plastic. I mean, this thing will probably, you could catch like probably like 50 fish on this thing before it really got torn up, as long as you super glued it. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting bait. There's no reason it wouldn't work. It's just not what I expected. These two 6th Sense baits worked really well. I think what they really had going for them was more their paint scheme. They definitely rolled a little bit with a polymer knot. Again, loop knot will give you better performance. These are really good baits. I mean, you see that action they get. What's really interesting about the shaker part of this is that on just a straight retrieve, this bait just shimmies and rolls. So if you wanted to just use it as like a straight retrieve bait, this thing would be awesome. Just because of that lip allows it to just roll on the straight retrieve. It catches water just like a chatterbait or a scrounger. It's basically just a scrounger head built in. The Rally Shad by X Zone rolls really nicely. I didn't really expect it to roll as well as it did, but even with that tail, it just puts off a ton of action. Definitely a good bait to pick up. One of the most surprising for me was the Bizz baits, the minnow, which rolls incredibly. I think when you do get to larger size minnows, they do just end up rolling better just as a function of how big they are. But this bait definitely is one that's a nice bait. But even so that it's bigger, it definitely is worth picking up. Now, this bait kind of goes against that bigger is easier to roll. It definitely rolled, but not to the degree of the other baits. So design definitely has a factor. The wings didn't really help it roll, I don't think. You can get it to roll, it's just not as easy as the others. But for the price and being XPS, I think they're a little bit less expensive than the others. It should be a really good bait, especially if you go to Bass Pro a lot. I think, honestly, this bait was probably my favorite. It's the best one in my opinion. It rolls like crazy. It's the Rollerama. So hence its name. You would hope it rolls, and it does. It really delivers. And that was without a loop knot. Imagine what this thing would look like with a loop knot. That also goes for the Strike King bait here, the Spotlight Shim-E minnow. These actually have sonic coat on it, which allows, I think, for you to see it better with your live scope. They had like something inside of it that lets you see it better. I've never tried it out personally, but this one also rolls incredibly well. Like, I was very surprised by how much this rolls. I think partly to do with how big it is. It's a bigger minnow, but definitely the design with how the weighting really helps it get that really good roll to it. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And let me know what baits I should do next, if you wanna see other minnow videos or anything else. I'll see you guys in the next one.